So, if I were a tether, part 2, coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense Logic Reason. And as always, I want to say thank y'all for joining me today. So, I've also often said and heard that leftists often accuse you, or people who have the leftist ideology often accuse you of what they're doing. Well, in my first video, these so-called FBA'S, they came out in full force, and some of them were accusing me of being emotional. Right, there was one particular female, I believe a female, that accused me of being emotional in my feelings, and then in another post saying that I'm boring. So I'm emotional and boring, right? Okay. Anyway, I was told by some of these alleged FBA'S that I was wrong about the meaning of tether. Now, I said that a tether is a black person who moves to America from another country and takes advantage of everything that America has to offer. Also, these blacks refuse to partake in black victimhood, and as a result of not wanting to partake in that black victimhood of always crying about racism and white supremacy, they become a threat to these black victims, and then they come under fire. And the word tether is a word used to attack them, and it's no different than black Americans who are American citizens that refuse to partake in the victimhood, and that they're called coons and Uncle Toms and so on and so forth. That's what I say what a tether is. Now, they say that a tethers are black immigrants who cosplay as the FBA and lay claim to things that they have no right to lay claim to. And to that, I asked them, well, what exactly are these things that these immigrants are laying claim to that they have no right to lay claim to? How exactly are they cosplaying as FBA'S? I asked that question, never got a response from anyone. Anyway, so according to Urban Dictionary, a tether is an African or a basically Caribbean black immigrant who moved to America for economic opportunity using the benefits of the American Negro Civil Rights struggle while simultaneously disparaging the history, legacy, and lineage of the Negro American movement. Now, I also asked, based off of this definition from the Urban Dictionary, how exactly is anybody disparaging the history or legacy or lineage of the Negro American movement? I've never heard anybody disparaging the legacy of anything. Anyway, but I asked the question, and how was I wrong then? All of the people who were claiming that I was wrong and I had the wrong definition, well, how was I wrong? Seems to me that my definition is more correct than theirs. Matter of fact, the only difference would be the part about the disparaging the history. That I was wrong in was the disparaging of history. And actually, I do cover that when I say that they refuse to partake in black victimhood. So when they say disparaging history, the history or legacy of the Negro, what they're saying is refusing to take part in victimhood. That's essentially what it means. So technically, according to the Urban Dictionary, I'm right in my meaning of tether. So all of these blacks out there in their feelings saying that I'm wrong, then prove to me that I'm wrong. Give me another definition that I am wrong about what a tether is. Because I looked it up and I went to the Urban Dictionary. Now, with that being said, in closing, I do want to say this, that yes, I am a tether. I'm born black American. I didn't immigrate to here, but I'm a tether. I'm a Christian. So I'm tethered to Christianity. I'm also tethered to honesty and integrity because I'm an honest person. So technically speaking, we're all tethered because everybody's tethered to something. Everybody's tethered to some idea or principle. So all of these FBA'S, people call themselves FBA'S, they're tethered to this idea of FBA, which is in itself is jackassery. But me personally, I would rather be tethered to Christianity and honesty and integrity than jackassery any day. Anyway, like I said, that's my 2 cents on this. And I'm still trying to figure out how these people are quote unquote tethers and what exactly are they tethering to. because it doesn't make any sense at all. But if y'all want to be stuck in y'all stupidity, go ahead. Just don't get mad at other people. That's what I say. So be in your feelings somewhere else, not here. Anyway, y'all, as always, until next time.